Boy, I don't know what they was thinking with this event when they put this derby thing in here. This whatever the hell this thing is called, dude. This gotta be the worst possible event I've ever seen in my freaking life. And look, let me just start by saying, look, I love this game. This game is great. Looking forward to freaking the new area, dude. That's gonna be fabulous and amazing. And the new characters, Cartethia, and the new girl as well, Lupa. Looking forward to all that. But dude, this Cubie Derby right here has got to be the most atrocious thing ever, bro. Like, I have missed this thing 2 out of 4 times so far. Oh, well, I guess what? 2, well, like I said, I got this one. So yeah, 2 out of 4 times. It's about to be the 4th time right now. And dude, this is just crazy because you have this little small window. Well, it's not small, it's like 12 hours, but it falls like in the morning, like where I'm at. Like, it falls like in the morning into like I guess like right in the evening, right? And it's just like a lot of the times I get on the game later in the evening, so later at night, kind of is generally when I hop on. But they have this window here where you have to freaking go in and you have to place your bets here. And you have to look at your odds. You have to look at who has the underdog and stuff and all that stuff. And you have to look at it, and it's just like, bro, what is going on here? Matter of fact, we're going to change this. We're going to cancel the support right here. We're going to cancel this support because these odds are getting a little different, aren't they? So let's go back in here. Let's give everything over here to you. Let's give it 100%. You know what I'm saying? Change that because you see the underdog odds kind of boosted up there. But dude, this event, while it's entertaining to a degree, just the way that it's gone about is just like, bro, please don't ever put this in the game again. Please do not. So for any of those who are wondering, this is the Cubie Derby, and so pretty much you have it's like a horse race track. And that's pretty much the best way to describe it. But first, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. Thank you very much. Yeah. So then you bet on these people. You have these points that you get per day, popularity points, and you can put it on these characters, these dice. There's a whole leaderboard and stuff like that. The second half, sorry, positions. There's a whole leaderboard which is over here, and then finally there's a championship. And so you see there's dates up here as well on when these things happen. So you have these two and all these, and you have each side going right here. So then they advance, right? And if you don't put your bet in during that period, then you don't get to reap the rewards of possibly multiplying or getting much more of your popularity points. And the window to do this is like 12 hours or something like that. So if you don't get to do this, and you don't get to really participate within the event, which is kind of annoying. You don't get to participate within the events, and you want to be participating within these events, right? Now, fortunately, the rewards, like, this would be worse if the rewards were the way that they, like, if they weren't this way, because the way that these rewards are set up, they have it so that pretty much all these afterwards are just credits, which of course you want these, but like, they made it so it's fairly easy to get these astrites. Fairly easy. I mean, you still have to support 4 times. And the event only lasts for like a week and a half or something like that, right? Like, it goes very quick. Like, we just saw it right there, remember? Look, it starts on the 14th and is on the 23rd. So, I mean, it's real easy to not get those, realistically speaking. It's real easy to not get those. So, I don't necessarily approve fully of how this event operates and how it's like time gated like that, where you can actually miss out on potentially getting these asteroids. Now, like I said, there's only 50 per these, so 150 total, which isn't even a full pull. It's just 10 short, but nonetheless, still, well, I mean, I guess, well, that's 200. But either way, the fact that it's so gated in that regard is still annoying in itself. Like I said, fortunately, there's not a whole lot of asteroids, and the early, like, if it was like, say for instance, if there was like 1 of 10, like all these were asteroids, so you have to do it 10 times. You have to catch 10, like all 10. I think it's only 10 total. So that would be super annoying. But even still, you want these credits. Like, I want these credits, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they kind of make, the bulk of things, with 5 for being 40k, and then this one being 20k going down instead of going up, right? But it's still, nonetheless, not the most best of events. Now, you can always come back and watch them happen as they go on, so that you can rewatch the live replays. Like, I can't remember where you do it at. but you can go over here or can't see it. I have no idea. I don't know how to navigate this thing, dude. So I can see you like go here. You can rewatch it. And so during this event, while it's going on, you have these live chat options that you can do, kind of like presets. You can interact with it, and it shows it on the screen here. You can also take that away so you're not seeing it. Like I said, it's like a racetrack. You just watch these dice go across, and each has like their own particular skill and ability that they can do if something happens, and special abilities and stuff. But nonetheless, that's regardless, because we're not really talking about this in itself. We're talking about how ridiculous it is that they have this window where you can place your bets, and then if you don't get that window, then you don't get the benefit from having that popularity, that chance of the extra popularity, and advancing the rewards on that reward board. So, and then it's with it only being 10 days long, that's kind of annoying as well. So I don't know. I just figured I'd make a quick video about this because I want to know how y'all feel about it. Don't get me wrong, like it's an interesting event to have, but I definitely don't think that they should do something like this again, because I think that a lot of people do miss out on it ultimately, because not everyone plays in this exact same time frame or whatnot. Even if it's even with it being different servers, and it being different times on different servers. So if you're American server or a C server or whatever, even with it being different servers, still people have different daily routines and how they go about things. Maybe they work different hours, so it makes it a bit more difficult to access it. Or you have to really remember, okay, if it's not during your normal hours, you have to remember, okay, I have to make sure I hop on there and do this real quick. It doesn't take long to do. It takes a couple seconds, but like a minute or so. But either way, you have to put it in your, if it's not part of your normal time that you will be on the game, then you have to kind of like remind yourself not to miss the window, which is pretty annoying in itself if you ask me. So I'm not too big of a fan of this. I think it's neat. I think it's kind of fun to see it and like see people talking about it and interacting and stuff. I think it's really cool, but I don't think it should be done the way that they did it. Maybe in this one. That's all I can say with that. Maybe you could do something similar to it, but just figure out a different way to make it more accessible for everyone, so that way it's not so crazily time gated. Or even maybe be able to vote in advance or something like that. Instead of being 12 hours, vote in advance for like it's the next day or something like that, and you can vote then, or like when I don't know, something they'll figure something out. But yeah, how y'all feel about this? Be sure to comment down below. Let me know, because I want to know if I'm the only person sharing this sentiment, or if it's many other people. From what I've seen on X and stuff, it feels like there's a good lot of people who feel that same way. But like I said, it's not the worst event ever, but it's just how they kind of went about it. So that's what I would say about that. That's what I would say. So be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Holla. Spike content.